What's good, people? Today, we're going to be checking out some reels that are going around social media that might make you ask some questions. Let's get it started. What's good, everyone? I hope everyone finds themselves doing great. I hadn't been posting for a while because I got hit with a copyright and I was letting time fly by for a little bit. Also, life threw a curveball at me, which I'll probably talk about later on. But before we begin today's reels, as usual, this video was made for entertainment and educational purpose. What a difference from them LED white lights to the regular yellow lights we used to use. No wonder fog lights are amber. What a difference that makes. These are the LEDs, and these are the regular yellow lights or amber lights. What a difference it makes in the fog. And that's not even that dense of a fog. I've seen worse, but yeah, now I'm glad my car has low beams have LEDs, but the high beams are the regular yellow lights. So I'm sure it'll help with fog in case I run into it. No, it wasn't. Just like that. Good thing it has wings itself.
The hole is about 2 foot in diameter, and that's the hole in the driveway. I don't know what to think. That meteor flew over today, Williamston, South Carolina. And this is what I found. And I don't know what that is. It's got a glow to it. Feels cold to the touch. The hole is about...
Are you serious? That little rock did all that damage? I mean, if it really was a meteor, then yeah, I could imagine, the speed it was coming at him must have been fast. But I don't know, man. That looks awfully like some sort of crystal. Who knows? If this is real, maybe that rock is worth something. Who knows? It looked nice. For those of you that missed it, I'm gonna play the reel again, and just focus on the right shoulder area. You're gonna see that blouse gets pulled. I don't blame her for booking it. I would have done the same thing. Here goes. So you guys can just pay attention to the right shoulder area. That blouse gets pulled. Did you guys see it? I would have been out too. I mean, that girl probably lost her appetite, assuming that that's what she was carrying, food on that paper bag. But yeah, something clearly pulled that blouse. I would have. I don't know if I would have went back to that house without any company. I would just go back and get my stuff.
Just boy, don't up to the driver. Stop. Let me...
Brothers are playing hide and seek with the police. What? Are they serious? You guys gotta be kidding me. dudes are crazy, man. Are they looking for them? Why would they be hiding from them? Man, them dudes are wild. I'm gonna provide you guys with some free interpretation of what it says in Spanish. It says that engineers from the United Kingdom somehow made these. What are they? Mushrooms? Improvised music and quote. I mean, well, at the end it says, and it's not a joke. I mean, you could clearly see the guy connecting something to the shrooms, but I don't know if this is true or not. But if it is, like, hey, they got some rhythm. I've heard worse. I don't know if this is true or not, but I mean, technology nowadays it's just advanced, and you could clearly see him plugging something to the mushroom. But I don't know, man. I can't call it. But if it is true, hey, they got something going there. I could clearly hear the beginning of a beat. It needs a little work, but hey, for a mushroom, like I said, I've heard worse.
This happened in Las Vegas. What can you think of that would cause all these posts to go down on Tropicana Boulevard? Let me know.
What? I have no idea. I mean, my first guess would be wind, but then if that's the case, why didn't all the other posts on the other side of the street do the same? I mean, I don't know. Even the light poles, like, what? Are you serious? Yeah, I don't think that was wind. Yeah, I don't think that was wind at all. That was something else. What was it? Another mystery for the books. It could not have been wind. I mean, they must have. Nah, it just couldn't have. I mean, because there was trees and poles on the other side of the street as well. And then if I'm assuming that if there was like very strong winds, I'm sure them other trees would have got hit too. But they were clearly standing on the other side of the road. I mean, on the other side of the street. So I don't know about this one, man. Very weird. Even the light poles were like bent, like if something had pulled them, but with force. I don't know. I don't know about this one. What a mystery that is. Are you serious? The mom took the kitten to the vet? Are you serious? Hey, shout out to that vet that just blessed that little cat. Straight up, because nowadays everybody be tripping on money. Like, you can't give nothing for free or give some to somebody else in need because everybody's always thinking about money. But hey, shout out to that vet that helped that little kid, that kitty, because shout out to the mom. Like, how did she even know to take the cat to the vet? Mom's instincts are something else. I'm telling you. Man, what a smart cat. I would have kept her. Straight up. I'm not a cat person because I have dogs, not because I dislike them, but I would have kept that cat. She's just smart. She deserves a home. Not saying that all the other stray cats don't, you know. Don't get me wrong, but that cat's special. No way. Are you serious? Nah. What? Is this AI? Oh no, it didn't look like AI. Are you serious? That dude was being chased by that bear? No lie, that drone did that guy a big favor because it distracted the bear for a split second, and that probably gave the dude enough time to just, I don't know, man, get closer to his destination. I don't know where that was. I hope there was a car nearby that the drone didn't catch because trying to outrun them bears is just playing with fire. But that drone did distract the bear for a few seconds, and that other dude better have taken advantage of it. That was wild. This flower only blooms once a year at night and dies by sunrise. It's one of those exotic flowers. That's sad though. I mean, it blooms and looks beautiful, and then that's it. What a way to go out.
Over and over, I keep going over the.
What kind of car is that? It's, it says, what? Are you serious? I mean, everything has its pros and its cons. I mean, if you want to have a better view, I guess you can say, or you want some more sunlight to come in, then hey, that does the job. But you wouldn't want to be driving that vehicle if there's a severe hailstorm. I'll tell you that much. This has to be China. Yup, I figured. They're like 5 steps ahead in technology than everybody else. Man, if I'm not mistaken, they're doing this with drones. Yeah, they're up there in technology, bro. I wouldn't. Yeah, there's just no competition for them. Look at that. I mean, if they got drones that can do all that, I mean, the coordination of them drones. Can you imagine? Like, but then again, if they have that, man, there I bet you their surveillance over there is tight. But I don't know, man. That's a lot of drones. Yeah, China's something else when it comes to technology. No denying that. Oh, that's scandalous. Oh, that's dirty. They just better not get mad when that dude gets his payback, because you know it's coming. Smart thinking, dude.
Okay, this is Nico.
having a temper tantrum, getting ready for a show, and now she just said, "Why are you crying?" Nico, are you done?
that,
This is what I go through.
that parrot can get you in trouble,
Think I'm a
bro.
crying baby out here.
Are
I
you
will show
serious?
It's really just Nico. Nico. You are such a baby. Yes, you are. Now people are coming in because you were crying. Okay, let's go impress these kids, okay?
Hey, this reminds me, one of my first videos that I posted, it must have been one of the first ones, where there was a parrot just like this one, yelling for help, and it sounded like, I don't recall if it sounded like a little boy or a little girl, but anywho, the cops were called. That's why I'm saying these parrots can get you in trouble, bro. That sounded straight up like a baby. And then the other one that I'm talking about that I have on one of my other videos, it was a while ago. I'm assuming it was one of the first ones. Um, yeah, so there's a parrot like yelling for help, but it sounds like a kid. And I guess the neighbors called the cops. The dude was working on his car, and they start asking him questions. They're like, "Hey, bro, we got a call because we're hearing, somebody call for help." And that dude is like, "Oh man, it's just my parrot." But cops don't believe it, of course, and they want to check it out. And yeah, it turns out it was. But man, them parrots are bad. Don't get me wrong, but they can get you in trouble when they do stuff like this. I mean, not really. They'll call the cops on you, but if you got nothing to hide and nothing to be afraid of, you're all good. It's just you're gonna have that interaction with the cops, or you could. But they're bad though. I wouldn't mind having one.
Middle of the Everglades. An old NASA space rocket, 100 foot underground, from the Cold War. Look at this thing. Actual rocket, space rocket. That is wild. We're stepping on this concrete because I don't trust these grates too much here.
No, you won't end up in a drain.
That's crazy.
All right, folks, hear me out. Them dudes that are recording are saying that that's a rocket. Hear me out though. This is the first thing that went to my mind after he said that it could be a rocket. What if that's some sort of like ballistic missile or of some sort, or a nuke? I'm not saying it is, but bro, I mean, I don't know about that. I don't think I'd be exploring that area after finding that out. Why would they just leave a rocket right there? I mean, they left it there for a reason. I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know. Is it just me, or does anybody else think the same? I mean, that's the first thing that went to my head. I was like, oh no, bro. I mean, it kind of looks like a rocket, but then again, they look very similar to missiles and nukes. So I don't know, man. I'd stay away from that place. I mean, I'm glad he took the video, but stay away from that area, bro. You just don't know nowadays. That's snakeskin? Are you serious? I thought it was like a fire department hose. Bro, that is a snake you don't want to bump into. Believe you me. Talk about heavy machinery. Bagger 293, the world's largest land vehicle, is taller than a 30-story building. Are you serious? Bro, that's what I call heavy machinery. It doesn't seem taller than a 30-story building, but that's because there's no buildings around. It's just in the middle of nowhere. But Yeah, you could tell that thing's massive. I wonder how many horsepowers are working that blade and scoops. Must be a lot of horsepower. That's insane. Ooh, he shook him straight up. He shook that shark, bro.
Whoa, my.
Look at that. He shook him. Bro, you need to be posted on the ESPN highlight reels. No lie, you just dissed that shark. That was insane. He was almost hit. If you wouldn't have done that, he would have been hit. That's a highlight. Would you live in the middle of nowhere, in the woods? Heck yeah. I'm tired of being around all these people. That looks like such a peaceful place. No lie, in the middle of nowhere. Of course, you need like 10, 20 dogs for safety and security, but other than that, I'd be happy. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't mind just getting off the grid. Oh, poor baby, man. I feel bad for him if he has to put up with that every night. I, I, yeah, that's not. I don't think that's healthy. Somebody get that baby his own room. He will appreciate it. Trust me. He's gonna slip. Oh, never mind. That was bad. I'm not gonna lie. He's right about it being a childhood dream. I don't think that's a treehouse for an adult, especially if you consume alcohol. Because I don't think you'd want to go up there in those stairs while swerving to the curve. you might not make it to that little house that you have on top of that tree. But neat though, straight up. That's bad. He has an imagination. He pictured it and he executed it. Nice. That's a Mother Nature for you. Unpredictable. Well, bummies and bumettes, this was the last reel of the day. And as I mentioned before, I haven't been posting. I got a copyright. I'm waiting for it to get cleared up. I got about a month and a half to go, and I should be good again. But I also have a new channel that I've been working on. It ain't done yet. It doesn't have any content, but it's called Mind Gym. You know, it's called Mind Gym because we're just gonna be exercising the brain. Gonna be reading. That's what the channel is about. I'm gonna be reading articles, of course, mystery stories, true life events. Not all. They're not gonna be all mystery and such. I mean, they're gonna be regular, just life events. For example, I was reading one not that long ago, which was very interesting. It had something to do with revenge. It was about a worker who, I mean, he wasn't intentionally trying to get revenge on his boss, but yeah, his boss was doing some shady stuff, and life just got to him, you know. So things like that. Of course, crime stories, etc., etc. You know, the list goes on. But the purpose of the channel is so that I could start reading again. I need to just exercise my mind and just start picturing all the stories in my head. You know, everybody should just like start creating my own movies in my mind, per se. That's why, you know, it's called Mind Gym. We're going to be exercising the mind with literature and articles. They're just interesting. So by my next video, I'm hoping that I'll have everything set and maybe have some content already so that you guys can go ahead and follow that other channel and, you know, exercise the mind. But yeah, that's the only news that I got for you guys today. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, share this video with family and friends. Everybody stay cool, be safe, be cool with everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.